Now it's just like, ew, ew, ew. With the butt also, it's just like, where did it go? It's as if you gave, when you gave birth, like everything.
Right, then it became flat suddenly because like it was like so full and like spilling everywhere.
Yes, it just goes like sideways.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't
It's
go
like
like
it's
round.
pulling.
But
You can like
I
bounce
think
it.
that one also, because when like you're pulling out all the content, it becomes flaccid and stuff. So for us, we obviously cannot put anything in our master bedroom. So since we can't do that, we pull ourselves out. And then, so I'm sleeping in the nursery, and then Ilya, right, he sleeps right outside the door. So like, you know, like, yeah, when he sleeps, right, he pretty much, he's a lock lah. So, you know, he can't hear, like really like, dead sleeper, heavy sleeper. So he felt that like, he should be outside. Then at least like if I need anything and any, you know, like sometimes there are some nights that they'll be a bit more difficult. Then at least he's within reach and I can just like call out to him or something.
But in the night, are you doing bottle or you latch?
Yes. Oh, I stopped latching for a good while already, because for me, I think I have low milk supply. So it's very emotionally and mentally draining. Yeah, you know, like you of course you want to kind of like try to build that relationship. So you like, I will try and latch, but then after that he will get very angry, very fussy because he's not getting enough. And then like, you know, it just feels like a lot more work. Then after that, like have to make the bottle and like feed him. So it's like, I feel that at the end of the day, when I do that, like when I latch, it's really more for my own like satisfaction, like to know that I have this bond, you know, but it actually doesn't serve him much. So then I realized that like for the greater good, I think we should just like eliminate that method. So we've just been doing bottle now. Do you bottle feed now?
She's still refusing the bottle.
Oh no. Okay.
I gave up already. Through the same struggle when I was trying to bottle feed her because I pumped, right? And I didn't know how much to put in the bottle. In case it was wasted, you know.
Yeah,
I
for
keep
sure.
throwing away like 60 ml, 40 ml. 50.
Yeah, correct. I know, it's so painful.
It's like, hello, I pumped like twice to get this amount. And then after that, like you're not drinking. And then I put it away for a while. Then I try again, but you're not drinking. So after 2 times, I have to throw already.
Yes, I know. I mean, there are some people who actually they keep that milk to like for milk bath and things like that.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it before, even though it was so little, because I really hard to it. I cannot. It's like it's really like liquid gold, and what people say, and like even I don't know, like, even like 5 ml, I'm like, no, please don't do. Technically,
so for your milk bath, I mean, even though it's so little, what do you, as in, so you just pour it on him?
I don't think it really does much.
Or you mix it with the water and then you
moisturizing. Yeah, I just add it to the
water.
To the water in the bathtub, and then I'll just like wipe him down with it. Yeah, I mean, once it happened, like Ilya threw it because he was like, you know, it can't be like, he can't drink it anymore. Then I was like, oh my god, my heart just broke. I was just like, can you please not do that? Yeah.
So what's the arrangement now? Like you are in your mom's place?
Yes, I'm over at my parents, and then Ilya is at home. You know, like obviously working full time, and then like having to take care of a baby itself is a full-time job as well. And then you know, given the space in our house as well, like I told you, you know, for example, if like Ilya's having calls, and then like if he's being fussy, there's nowhere that we can really hide.
I know. I was talking to another mom yesterday, and then she was saying that her husband says, can you please keep the babies quiet? Please keep the babies quiet.
I know, but like how, right?
Yeah, she's like,
there's only so much.
She's like, yeah, you go and find another place to take your call. You go.
Yeah.
It's easier for you to walk out of the house to take your call than to keep the babies quiet. Do you sleep train? Do you let him cry it out, or do you soothe?
We tried, you know, in the day when he was napping. So we will put him in the cot, and then we left the room, and then he started crying, and then we were like, okay, let's not let's not attend to him, like just watch from afar. And then like it was like barely like 2 minutes and Ilya was like, I cannot take it, I'm going in.
Right.
But I was like, maybe we should just try. He's only like this little once, and we just like embrace and just enjoy whatever moment that we have with him, even though like it's super tiring to be like bouncing for like I don't know how long, whatever it takes, like even like bouncing like crazy. I was like gonna sweat already. I mean, if it were Ilya, normally like, cause Ilya sweats a lot more, so he'll be like drenched already, and he always have to take a shower after that.
Oh, really?
It's really a workout, man. He's not like comfortable with just like light bouncing. You have to really like over like do squats like that. And then with like singing
It's
also.
heavy, I think, because it's heavier, right? So he needs more energy. Yeah.
Like you really have to like pull that weight down, and then with like singing also, because like, I was singing him to sleep, and like always the same song, so like he kind of like associates that with sleeping. And then you just sing non-stop until like your mouth so dry, your legs like and then the back aching. Because Issei is now about 10 kg. And when I carry him to sleep, my posture is horrible. I'm like backwards. So it's
backwards.
Like, backwards. And then the mouth pouch, everything all come out, like super unglam. But no, you don't care because like the baby is like looks comfortable.
Yeah. Then you sit down on the sofa this way. And then you slowly put it down. But you probably have to lie down to put him down, right? Together.
Yes. Now I have to. Then I mean, when I put him to lie down also, I'll like really, really slowly do it, and then make sure that my weight is also still on him, so it feels like I'm still, he's still being carried, and then just like gradually pull myself away.
The transferring thing is very tricky though. I find that when I transfer, like there were so many times like when she was getting heavier that I just dropped her bum and then dropped her head. Like,
I know. I've been doing it, so yeah, I know. Yeah, there were nights where I'm like boom boom, like I was like, oh no,
especially at night.
So bad. And then there are like other occasions where like I'm like really trying to put down, but then like he's still like hanging on, like don't let me go.
Mine will be latching from the boob. Then when she unlatch, when the moment she feels it.
Yeah. Yes, I know. Then if you feel like, oh my gosh, you have to start from scratch, right? Because
yes, start from the beginning. Okay, let's bounce again.
Yes. Yeah. So I use this thing called the Wonder Weeks app.
My friend told me to get it also.
Okay, I actually recommend not getting it. Oh, you got it. It's okay. Never mind. It's okay because this
Can you please
my
tell
personal
me why?
experience lah.
Yeah.
So I feel like, oh my gosh, like I paid $5 for this app.
I realized because I finished reading the stuff already.
The only good thing it does so far for us is that like so like when he's like I remember there was one point where he was being especially fussy and stuff like that, and then when I checked the app, and then I was like, okay, like this week there's like the thunder and lightning thing, so that explains why he's being extra difficult, and then right and then it shows like when it will end, right? Yeah, so it makes it a bit more bearable in that sense.
Yeah, I was just wondering, right? Does Issei already recognize who's mommy, who's daddy?
Yes, I think he does. Also, there'll be times, for example, like yesterday, I was gonna cook, so I was carrying him. I wasn't gonna cook yet, and then I was just like in the kitchen with him as like my sister and our helper like prepare other things to cook, and then like my dad wanted to take him, and then my dad tried like 3 times from like different angles, and then Issei just like every time my dad was like, okay, like come, then he will like he'll just like keep turning his head every time like my father appears like one side, and then he'll turn the other way like I don't want. So I think it's just like those little things that tells you that he knows who you are.
He's probably babbling a lot, right? Because Amberlyn is babbling a lot now already.
Yes, yeah, a lot.
Like non-stop whenever they're awake. Yes, what do you want?
Yes. Especially like you say, like in the mornings, like when he's like he will after his first nap, and then he will wake up, and then like if let's say I'm still like taking my nap, and then he'll just talk non-stop because he's trying to wake me up. And then like when I like open my eyes and look at him, then he will like just smile, and then like, okay, like my job is done. I mean, if you think about it, like the time will just go by so fast. I know like shift your perspective and think about like how they really won't be this little for long. And I think when we get to a stage where like they're, you know, a toddler, and they're like, oh no, like I miss the stage, and like she's
They're
so
just
little
not
and she
moving,
can't,
right? Just stay
yeah,
there.
you can't like talk back to me, you can't you know, you just do what I say. Like I'm the one controlling like whatever, all the things. And yeah, I don't have to go by kind of like by their schedule and by their whims and fancies.